So I'm going to try my hand at a live comm right now. Odds are I'm not going to be able to do this because I'll have interruptions, but we are going to give the pony a whirl. So, yeah. As for what I'm going to run on him, we'll see what they pull in here. Like, I'm wondering, can I use Overgrowth to actually bypass the whole Kindle thing? But the thing I'm concerned about is you have to kill 8 things in order for this to actually apply, and like, the Kindle is really important early on, so I'm not entirely sure. Because if not for that, the thing I'd probably take on Hecarim would be Sorcery, something along the lines of Celerity and Water Walking. Basically play into the whole movement speed thing. So they already have a lot of AP showing. So let's see, if I go for the other route, I could get Coup de Grace and Triumphant. Those would be the only two really worth getting in the precision tree. Pretty much, yeah. Thing is, Trist outranges him pretty hard. I don't know. Like, I've had the problem today of my team decides to feed before I can get my second buff, so I don't really think the Zed into Teemo thing would really matter that much. The one thing we have going for us is, like, we're a little tankier than them. Thing is, they are much stronger when it comes to split pushing with the E and Teemo. Like, I don't think I can beat Master Yi in a duel. Like, I'm trying to think. Echo, like, the Echo stun is so damn telegraphed, you can't even catch Yi out in his meditation. Plus, I think we'd probably want Echo maybe dealing with Teemo because he'd be a little bit easier. Should type in, what's Predator? He'd probably dodge, though. He is running Ghost with Press the Attack. Teemo's running Electrocute, not Airy, or whatever the fairy thing is called. Brand is... wow. This is the first time I've seen this. He's also running Teleport, so he may be just trolling because he didn't want to be autofilled. That is a crappy Keystone. That's like the worst one in the bunch, and not by a small margin either. Crap. That one makes a little bit of sense. That makes sense, this makes sense, this makes sense. Not sold on this, or this. Or technically this. Oh well. So one thing that'll hurt us is if Echo feeds hard, because he's pretty much all our AP. And I don't... are these the new borders? Because I don't know if I'm just playing with silver guys from this season, or if they're silver from last season. So I think this is that weird utility tree. That's precision, that's domination, that's sorcery. That could work for Jace. If he goes for Mana Flow Band or something, I could kind of see that. Vayne having the sorcery thing is a little weird. That's precision, domination, precision. Well, we'll see how things work out for Brand, I guess. It's also kind of funny the guy with the C9 tag is not in this group. Well, I kind of called it. So unfortunately this is with home guards.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And now I won't be able to trigger the Kindle until I either finish the first part of the jungle item or I get an early ruby crystal. So if I get 900 gold, there's a bit of a case to be made for going straight into the Cinder. That way I have 2 burns at my disposal. Oh, right. Forgot to ping that out for them. Anyway, while we wait. Passive is Warpath. You get its AD based off your movement speed, scales with your level to a certain degree. Q is Rampage. You spin your... Did I even call it what it is? 'Cause I guess a halberd. For in this skin, it's a scythe. Deals damage to everything around you and has a reduced cooldown when you connect. W is Spirit of Dread. You heal, dealing damage over time. Like, this actually makes the adaptive stuff a little bit worthwhile because that will trigger your bonus armor or MR. Your E is Devastating Charge. You basically run really, really fast and you get to plow into stuff, but it does not proc Sudden Impact as far as I know. Unless the last hit counts as a dash, which it might. But I have my doubts. Then finally, your ult is Onslaught of Shadows. You summon your Wild Hunt and you mow crap down. So I'm not anticipating an invade. I'm thinking I want another point in Rampage. It costs 2 mana, but it almost doubles the damage. Plus, Smite is not up. I still don't tolerate people having seizures on their keyboards, so goodbye, Jace. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit closer so I could pick up the level 4. I just need 1 minion to die. He's only gotten 32 hit points.
The grave calls.
Okay, good. I have the movement speed one. For a second there, I forgot to check that. Anyway, that gives me a little bit of eyeball collection, and I guess that does count. At least the last part of it does. Huh? Oh my god, he's porting back in. And wasn't he just bot? I guess if he didn't stop to farm, he could be up on the top half. Meanwhile, Jace is about to die again. Actually, no, Teemo didn't go in on him. Giving him one more chance before I mute his pings. So I think in terms of mana, I'll be fine.
An ally has been slain.
Two more stacks. Should also point out I do not have red buff after killing Yi, which means that he didn't take it before that fight. Also worth pointing out, he was level 5.
War is eternal.
Would have liked to have warded his jungle, but I didn't have one handy.
Enemy killing spree.
I have no idea what the hell's going on with Echo. If he's really getting poked down like that, he needs to change over to Zhonya's instead of Morello's. So keep in mind, Yi could be soloing Dragon right now. Now the good news is, Teemo should only be able to bully top and mid. If he goes bot, it's going to be fatal for him. I don't know why we can't see that. Oh, he's not there. Holy shit, dude. He must not have seen Yi around there. Ult, ult, ult!
enemy has been slain.
So the bad news is I'm starting to get a lot of kills. They're not actually getting spread around the team. They're up, dude. So I need this. Now I'm gonna start looking at tower stuff. Grabbing this for CDR. Doesn't actually tell me how much damage it does. Okay, there we go. 125 roughly if you factor in armor and stuff. That's another stack. No, I don't want to take the CS because I'm getting these kills. And they're low on mana, so they should look at backing out.
I am beyond death.
I want to pull this out a little bit. Or not. Shit. Seconds. Don't know why Echo's down here.
Do not rest.
Enemy killing spree.
gonna delay my tier 2 boots because I need MR. Where did the Herald... Did someone kill it already? Not sure.
Enemy rampage.
Actually, I should stop doing that. Almost made it. It's like one of the questions I'm asking myself now is, do I want the adaptive helm because they have 2 dot users?
Legendary.
So starting this is a bad idea at the moment just because we don't know where the enemy is. They're coming, man. Get out of there. How?
Double kill. Aced. An ally has been slain.
So I'm not losing too much health right here. Like, I don't even know what they tried to accomplish down there. Can I get one of these? They're dead. That's one of those places you don't want to be when there's no vision or allies up. So they could Baron off that. No. Oh well. Jace should still be able to take care of this. So yeah, I need Tabi. Starving out the E's, decent strategy. We need Echo to clear that. They shouldn't actually look to pick a fight. Unless they can get a pick like that. That's perfectly fine. Trist has blue. Or no, Jace does, I guess.
I am beyond death.
Maybe that was a graphical thing?
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
So that's Baron. Tarek's entirely right, in case you're wondering. So I'm wondering, do I want to sell my potion just yet? Only getting 11 AD out of this. Brand okay, he can't buy a jungle item though. Okay. Can't believe you used a team fight ult for that. Alright, for the rest of the video I'll be doing post-game commentary, but don't worry, I will have some live game commentaries for the Hunter event. I don't know how many games I'm going to get exactly because I may do some more Dark Hero games where I'm playing with blue, and I don't know if you guys are actually interested in seeing me smurf or not. If you want to call that smurfing, since those are normal games and I'm basically just helping him get back into things. But in case you're wondering, pair of Cain games, Nocturne game as a character who has not been on the channel in a very long time coming up too. So those are all the things you have to look forward to. Now, because of the Hunter event, I am going to be behaving a little bit erratically in some of these games, if you haven't noticed. Basically, there were times where I normally wouldn't care so much about the dragon, even though I do give it a lot of priority more often than not. Yep, right there, that got me. And in case you're wondering why that actually is, it's because the one mission does require you to get dragons, and yeah. Like, I flat out admitted in some of the other games, I should be doing this, but because of the mission I'm going to do this instead. Anyway, Ocean Dragon has gone down. And in case you're wondering, it's probably been a week since I actually recorded this game. It's on the previous mini patch. First one of the day only gives EXP at this point. I don't really think much else has changed, though. So you can see Jace is starting to build a little bit of lethality. That's going to allow him to poke down the squishy guys. The thing is, he got an early cleaver, so like it gives him CDR and health and everything. It's just he doesn't. Well, to be perfectly blunt, cleaver is not as good as it used to be because it's the flat penetration thing. Since people have less armor than they used to, as a result, there's less to actually cleave. Now, this is different when you're actually dealing with tanks, especially the ones who go for conditioning. That's the one that gives you the bonus MR and armor. Even then, that's not really a significant amount by any stretch of the imagination, so like, if you build cleaver, you probably want to do it for... Take that, Yordle. Okay, so if you build cleaver, you're probably going to want to do it for the movement speed more often than not, I'd say. Like, right now, I'm trying to think of when the last time I actually did build it was. I do pick it up on one of the Cain games, and that's more of a CDR item rather than anything to do with armor shred. Although you do get to see me do some nasty combos. And in case you're wondering, since I said pair of Cain games, one Shadow Assassin, one's Rast. Screw choosing, you get the best of both worlds. So, one thing to point out is Brand did have Smite, so had those two clowns actually got close enough, they could easily take that from me, and there's really not much I could do. The thing that worked to our advantage is that they're clowns, so they didn't really get much to go for them. But anyway, this is, even to date, the only time I've seen someone take the change your Keystone, or not change your Keystone, change your summoner spells Keystones. I'm not impressed by it. It comes at way too high a cost. It's like a little bit of a neat idea. It's just not... I don't know. Kind of at a loss on how to describe it. So right here I'm trying to stay close enough to get the character vulnerability, holding the tower aggro if possible. And I don't know if that was Buster Shot that sent Zed flying at me or what. But yeah. Now the good news is Echo is gaining it, so it's not like a total loss. It sucks, yes, but it's not that bad. And Timu goes down anyway. So one thing I'm trying to do is whenever I build Trinity, so you'll actually... I don't think I actually built that in the top lane game. I'm not sure how many of you guys will be excited about it. It's someone that I've talked about in the past, and you get to see a skin that I've had, but I haven't actually used, because I didn't play the guy. Anyway, I do like the new stairs. I'm trying to... As far as I know, I may not have never actually built that in a video on the pre-work, or the original, whatever you want to call it exactly. And this may be the first time well, these are the first times you'll see it on the channel. Overall, it's not really a bad item for some of the AD assassins either, because they could definitely use the tenacities. Generally, what happens is what you see in the Skarner game, where Kayn jumps in, Kayn gets CC'd, Kayn dies. That's all there is to it, I'm afraid. So Vayne kills Jace. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get some vision. You only have to drop the ward once for the mission, and I actually don't think I had it when I recorded this. By the way, in case you're wondering, the Nocturne video is the end of the event. I'll show the emote in the game client, not game itself. And then we'll do the unboxing. You get to see me really get pissed off. Basically, the box hunts are done. You'll see me get one in the top lane game, and that's it. So right here, Echo has this brilliant idea. Wait for it. I'm gonna take red. Now, because of the whole dragon thing, I do need to be here while they go ahead and take the mid and ultimately win the game. It's just Echo died to red. So right there, I'm looking for the body. Since Brand was the last one to actually hit him, and it happened within a specific time frame, Brand gets the killer. So right there we have the superfluous dragon that's not really going to change anything. We get to see Hecarim, and this is the first Predator game on the channel. I have to see who else it's good on, because for Udyr and Shyvana I like other things, even though they're the ones who would really benefit from more movement speed. So more often than not I honor supports, they're too underappreciated. So right there I got a few tokens. I think I might pull up the mission tab and you can see that, but S rank Hecarim. In terms of damage, I'm actually really high up there, which was a lot higher than I was expecting. I can't really explain it, I'm afraid. But now you can see everything. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.